It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you turn. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Word on the Street Thanksgiving edition. Although I am wearing my Santa hat because it is now Christmas time, everybody. That's where we're headed. So glad that you're with us today. Hope you're having a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thanks for joining us today for Word on the Street. We're going to have a great show today. We're going to have a lot of fun. But don't forget that while you're out there today surfing the internet, doing your Christmas shopping, making your Christmas list, don't forget to follow us online on the social media accounts. You can follow me at Trey Griggs24, as well as our corporate accounts, which is just Beta Consulting Group. Would love to connect with you and engage online. Also, don't forget to check us out online at betaconsultinggroup.com. See how we're helping companies to tell their message, tell their story, create those customer testimonials to create social proof. We'd love to connect with you as well. So when you're on the website, click that button to schedule a call with yours truly. Tell us your story. We'll help you write yours. Again, hope that you're having a wonderful day out there. Wherever you are, hope you're full of turkey, watching football, whatever you're doing. Hope that you have an absolutely wonderful day. All right, we got a great show today. We got the crew waiting in the background to come on in. So coming to us, we got a big Chicago contention today, everybody. So please welcome to the show from Chicago, BWS Logistics, our good friend, Rob Lusty in the house. What's up, Rob?
What's happening?
How are you, my friend?
Great,
look at you got the hat on too. I know you look great. I know.
I saw yours, man. I said I gotta Santa it up a little bit because
you have the Santa hat with the BWS on it. That's impressive.
Well, it's a beautiful thing.
Is BWS the official sponsor of Santa Claus? Is that what I'm seeing? That's what it looks like I'm seeing. That's what
just the reindeer.
Just all the reindeer, or just Rudolph? I mean,
well, we started off with Donner and Blitzen, and then we just kept, each year we sponsored another one and
just cranked it up a little bit. That's right. Uh-huh.
This year
beautiful.
It's going to be Rudolph. We're up to Rudolph now. So
you're out front. Beautiful. I love it.
Because awesome. BWS is up front, and
exactly.
We're leading the pack.
Throw that in there. Get it in there. I know. I love it, man. Well, it's always good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving. Glad you're with us today. Also coming to us from Chicago land. Give it up for our good friend, Mitch Kowalewski in the house today.
What's up?
Yes. And a little visitor in the house. What's up?
Nothing can stop me. I'm all
What's up, Mitch?
What's going on, Rob? I love that hat. I love it.
What's up, Charlie? Hi, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie. How are you?
Special guest. I worked with Charlie.
Special guest.
We worked with our agent until the last minute. We got a good negotiation to get her on the show today, but we
beautiful.
What did you have to pay her?
I know. I don't even want to know how you had to give up for that.
Rob. Lots of Kit Kats.
I think you should, Charlie. I think you should ask him for a $50 Robux card.
Something exactly. I know. Maybe some extra play time.
That's right. Right.
An extra homework assignment.
Play Roblox?
Who knows?
Nah, no Roblox.
No Roblox, okay.
No, nothing like that. Charlie, it's good to see you. Thanks for being on the show today. What are you going to be doing this weekend? What's up? Whatever. Whatever. I'm a kid.
Translate. Yeah, a little of this, a little of that.
All right.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that, whatever it is. It's so good. Awesome. Well, good to have you on the show, Charlie. Thanks for joining us. Hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving break. No school for a few more days. It's wonderful. It's all exciting. Good times. Good times. All right. Coming to us also from the New Jersey area. You know him as the Bodacious Cowboy. Give it up for our friend Jeff Dickinson in the house.
Let's go.
Charlie's like, what's up with this? This is not.
Hey, Charlie. How are you? Hey, you know what? I hope everybody had a bodacious Thanksgiving, first and foremost, out there. Thanks for joining the show.
It was good. Yeah, we had a great time. Now, Charlie, I have to ask you, what do you think about that mustache he's got, that Jeff's got? Is that awesome or is it scary? What do you think?
Is it this or that?
Thumbs up.
Oh, thumbs
right,
up.
there you
Oh, we
go.
got the thumbs up on the nice.
There we go. All right. Nice.
That's awesome. We got to give a little support there. Hey, there we go. We got the children.
Beautiful. Gotta love
Oh, so good. So good. That's awesome. All right. Well, gentlemen, it is, and Charlie, it's been a wonderful Thanksgiving break. We got a couple, before we get the show started today, we got a couple of events that are coming up. I can't believe it. So first of all, for those of you out there who are not familiar with this, Wreaths Across America is going to be on December 16th. Wreaths Across America, December 16th, in your local area. There's probably a cemetery close by, especially if they honor military veterans. We're going to be putting wreaths on those headstones. So check that out. To get more involved, you can go to wreathsacrossamerica.org. You can donate money for wreaths. You can sign up to volunteer. And this is really important. Listen, if you're a trucker out there, first of all, thank you for what you do, keeping things moving across the country. If you'd like to donate your truck, donate some time to move some wreaths, just send an email to trucking@wreathsacrossamerica.org. And you can participate today. Would love for you guys to help out with that. Such an incredible organization. I can't wait. Our team is going to be down in Jefferson Barracks right here in St. Louis, getting to do that. So really looking forward to that. That's going to be a blast. I just cannot wait at all for that. Whoa. Whoa. Wait, who's here?
Who's that lead?
Someone's here. Got in the house?
Sorry, we
The
have-
Freight Sensei in the house? Oh, here we go. All right. Yeah. Oh, forgot it. And 100%, please do remember the name. The Freight Sensei in the house, although you were in the office, my friend.
I am in the office.
Are you all in the office? Oh, you got trainees this week. So
I just sent them home. We finished up all of our training courses. I told them take the final assessment for our 2 weeks of in-class learning, and then so they're gonna do their
get the
assessment.
heck out of here.
Nice.
Hey, look at this. Look what.
Yeah, right. No shave.
Yeah.
No, what's going? Wait a minute. What's going on here? What? Look at that guy.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
My wife hates it.
Did
So
You don't have hardly any gray hair. That drives me up the wall, dude. How is that
What?
possible? You don't have,
this is the
like,
grayest I've seen. Let me see.
Are you kidding, dude? Look at Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
See, that's
Hey, no. Look at that. Well, now, come on, guys. Come on now.
Okay, Jeff,
Jeff's
you
got
win.
as much
Jeff, you win.
black in his beard as I do white. So
Yeah,
You
that's-
win.
that-
You win. You win. You know, I
that's
found that the
experience.
longer my beard gets, the more gray shows up, and I actually have to grow it out right now for our Christmas concert at the Ambassadors of Harmony. We have to have beards, so we're doing a whole thing there, and so I got to grow it out a little bit further. But it's getting more and
Mitch
more
is
gray.
next. Mitch, please show us your gray.
Oh, Mitch, let's see what you got there. You got some gray there, Mitch?
There you go. There
Yeah,
you
a
go.
little bit.
He's
There's
got a little bit of experience. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, he's got a little bit there, and Rob doesn't even want anybody to know. Rob's just like, nope.
No.
Getting it all off of there.
Trust me, it's great.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
it's,
Hey, also getting back on track here. So Wreaths Across America, December 16th. Look into that. Definitely participate with that. Also, after that, take a little break. But then after that, we got Manifest coming up on February 5th through the 7th in Las Vegas. And if you're thinking about going to that, even if you haven't signed up yet, go ahead and reserve a hotel room because it's the week before Super Bowl in Vegas and it's getting booked quickly. Do you know some of those rooms for Super Bowl week that are $200 for Manifest are $9,000 a night for the Super Bowl week? How crazy is that? That is wild. That is wild. But hey, listen, if you
Who's going? I'm going. Who else is going?
Super Bowl, we're all jumping in one room. About 20 of us in one room.
Manifest.
Let's go. Come on.
I'll be at Manifest.
If
I
we-
will not be at Super Bowl.
I'll be at Manifest. I'll be there.
Yeah, I'll be Manifest. That's right. And if you're thinking about joining us at Manifest, we got a coupon code for you. Go to Manifest with that dot between the E and the S and / word on the street. Get $200 off your ticket. See us in Las Vegas. It's going to be a fun show. Really looking forward to that. Then, of course, as you guys know, we got the Broker Carrier Summit coming up. Everything is starting to happen. Registration is not quite open just yet. We're going to be reopening up here shortly with a new website, all kinds of new marketing out there for that. But that's coming up April 2024, April 22 through 24 of 2024. That's when that's going to happen. So we got that coming up. And then, of course, as you all know, Elevate, TMSA's incredible annual event in New Orleans this year. And our good friend Jennifer Carpenter-Romaine taking the day off today, not going to be here with us today, but that's a phenomenal event. You can sign up for that at events.tmsatoday.org. Lots of good stuff coming our way. Hard to
Great.
believe that we're already thinking about the spring and summer of 2024. This year's practically over. I mean, it's amazing. It's gone so
Cole,
fast.
I want to be at the Broker Carrier Summit this year. I wasn't able to make it last year.
Come on, Mitch. Yes.
Travel. It was up
Let's
against
go.
some other things. I had a previous commitment, but count me in for Kansas City. I heard the barbecue's decent. What's the deal with Kansas City?
The barbecue
I'm a
is decent. We went to
Vinegar,
Q39.
North Carolina base. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
We went to Q39 just this week in
was
Kansas
it?
City and had some barbecue, and it was amazing. It was great. It's phenomenal. I've rarely been to Q39 because my spot in Kansas City is Jack Stack. That's what I recommend people to go to. And if you want to go to the original Jack Stack, it's in Martin City. So look that up if you're in Kansas City. Check out Jack Stack in Martin City. It is truly the
Kansas
best.
City Joe's
without a
also,
doubt.
formerly Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Joe's.
Kansas City Joe's, former Oklahoma Joe's. That's also a good spot as well. And it's amazing. Some of these newer places are taking the place of the older establishments like Gates Barbecue. Like Gates used to be,
I've been there.
the one and only in Kansas City, but now we've got quite a few great establishments in Kansas City. So a lot of good spots. And Mitch, I'll tell you this. So don't just come yourself, man. Bring some of the operations people from your team so that they
Yes.
can meet and talk to some of these carriers, and get a feel for what these carriers are going through day after day. Bring
love
your
it.
team. So it's going to be great, man. We're going to have a good time with that.
We'll
That is for sure.
Absolutely.
All right, everybody. It is time for our weekly segment. What's the word today? Sponsored by our friends over at Isometric Technologies. Hey, Isometric is the ultimate freight broker's secret weapon. You'll have access to industry-wide performance benchmark, dynamic scorecards, powerful analytics. Come and change the game with Isometric Technologies. Check them out at iso.io. Love those guys over there. Number 22 on the Freight Waves Tech 25. All right. Lots going on in the world this week. Did you guys see again? We had a little issue with DAT again.
Man.
Did you see this? It's just continuing. I don't know. I mean, at what point does this really damage their brand? I don't know. What do you guys think about this that are in the freight world using these load boards every day? They just had another breach essentially. Sophisticated hackers are eyeing brokers and carriers and basically replicating fake accounts. It's getting pretty extravagant.
At least it didn't. At least it didn't
doing.
break down. At least it didn't shut down. Right. So the operations are still there, but
Right.
it's just more of this. I mean, we've had to push out cybersecurity awareness classes for the team and for the group. It's just that takes time off the floor if we have to go through this training. But then so it's just these bad guys they're just trying to be bad guys, and we got to keep doing what we can to help avoid them. We got to put implementation in place.
They didn't
Yeah,
want
and this
it,
is
sure. I mean, it's going to happen. It's a shame that it happened to them twice now, right?
Yeah.
and this is after they implemented two-factor authentication. It seems like these issues are not being stopped by that. I'm not sure, but you're just seeing these bad actors that are just continuing to find ways to be bad actors.
Hey, Trey,
and
one of the tricks they're using, Trey, is of the mini tricks. They've got a lot of them. Trust me. Is they'll send an email and tell you as a broker. They did to one of our guys last week and said, "Hey, look, I wanted to give you that load, but I had to. I'm not going to be able to give it to you because of that bad review on you." What do you mean there's a bad review? And this guy's very proud of his service. And there's an embedded hyperlink there that once you click that, they then were able to take over his DAT, change the email. But what they couldn't change, apparently they are not able to do that, is the phone number. So they were getting the emails. They were posting loads. They posted about 7 or 8 loads. We squelched it real quick, but that's something to watch out for. Of course, we all know probably by now, don't click any of those hyperlinks you get in emails, because that's where
Exactly.
where they get you.
Yeah.
One of the ways they get you.
Yeah,
I think-
just delete them. Just delete them.
Yeah, this is the first phone call when there was a historical event back, and whenever the first phone call was done, this is historical, meaning this is just the starting point of logistics fraud. This will be more accelerated, more frequent, more. This is not hey, this is a news headline. This is going to be a weekly occurrence. And I think what's going to happen is instead of having your entire freight brokerage floor of hundreds of bodies having access to that, they're going to have limited people on it that can have those posts. There's other companies coming around left and right against that, right, to challenge the traditional model of that anyway, that promised to reduce some of this. But at the DAT conference in Houston earlier this year, this was the number one topic, right? And unfortunately, that is the number one topic.
Yeah,
There should be more important topics to talk about and more innovative things for us to figure out how to make money and not just bootstrap down. So This was a big deal then. This is continuing to be a big deal. But, some of those emails that you see, hey, the CEO said, go get some Walmart GameStop gift cards. It's that one.
No.
These are looking pretty good, right? These are mirroring actual websites. Yeah.
It's so hard to detect. I feel like at least once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, I'm forwarding an email to my team saying, if you get something that looks like this, don't touch it. Don't click on it. 'Cause it's just, they're constantly, finding ways to scare people and to get them to click something that they shouldn't be clicking. And Scott, I'm sure it's a big part of your training is like, hey, if it doesn't look like something that we would normally click, don't click it, send it to us, send it to somebody. I mean, it's hard to detect,
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get it. You will never get a direct email from our CEO ever, or a text message. Like I had one of our new guys like, "Hey, why would our CEO be texting me?" He's like, "Bro, come on, he's not going to. He already texts me."
Yep, fake accounts, fake all kinds of different things that look like the real people. They just take the picture and they make a new account. And it looks like the right person, but it's not the right person. But fraud is something that I think all email. Yeah, look at that email domain. But think about this: like how many tech companies in transportation have really spent a lot of time on cybersecurity? I don't think it's something that we've had to necessarily focus on, but I feel like it's like the fraudsters are coming for us. So I just wonder, even the simple things like a text locate or whatever. I'm not calling anybody out. I'm just curious if these companies are really taking cybersecurity into consideration, because that's how these fraudulent actors are getting in is through these technologies and mirroring a lot of that kind of stuff.
It's easy to manipulate small mom and pop carriers, and vulnerable people are easy to manipulate, right? And so there's just such an abundancy. There's 20,000 plus MC numbers out there on the freight broker side. There's an unlimited boatload of mom and pop carriers. That's a recipe for fraud, right? I mean, overall,
it's like being in an arena for a basketball game, like going to like a Dallas Mavericks basketball game, for example. Another 20,000 people that are in the arena. There's 1,000 of them that are going around picking pockets, and you don't know which ones they are. No doubt. You got to try to figure out which ones are the ones picking pockets. I mean, it's just so hard. There's just so many actors. So I don't think this is going to end anytime soon. But companies have to be pretty diligent, like you guys are doing, Scott, to be like, hey, don't teach your people. Don't click these links. Don't act on these weird messages like that. Bring it to us first and let us look at it together, type of thing.
One of the other weird ones, Trey, is that they're doing is you have to really watch out, because first of all, the first.
Oh,
boarding.
He's locked in.
Rob,
they could mimic.
Rob, say it again. Yep, you say it again. The first of all,
am I unfrozen? They're what they're doing is they're mimicking one that's already approved carrier within your system, and instead of a .com, it's a .co or something like that. So now you're VG carriers, we use them all the time. Just made that name up, but VG carriers, we use them all the time. They're fine. And you give it.
Did you say BG carriers or peachy carriers?
BG.
I like peachy carriers better.
Peachy carriers, that's good too. They're out of Atlanta. They're really good. But
come on, that's not logistics lingo. God, don't be saying peachy.
Anyway,
sorry, Rob, we're derailing this. Keep going, man. Keep going.
They'll mimic one you've already got. This is as an approved carrier. You think you're giving it to your approved carrier. They'll then pick it up, and next thing you know, it's Hijack City. So.
Yeah, I think you're right. And Bill makes a good point. Just moving too quickly. Like
Bill Robinson, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Bill? Thanks for watching the show, buddy.
Hey, Bill. Just come on in, Bill.
I know, man. We need to get you in here, man. So
we need to bring you
in,
Bill.
The link. Get him in here. I know. Somebody send him the link.
Send him the link.
But I think you're right. Like we're just moving
one of my
too quickly.
favorite Canadians.
Nice.
Mine
What
too.
part of Canada? What part of Canada?
Ontario.
Yeah, Ontario.
Oh, okay, nice. It's
very,
crazy.
very good man.
I have yet to be up to like the Toronto area, Montreal area, Quebec. Like never really been on that side. I've been to Vancouver several times, but I've never made it across up to Toronto. I know it's a great spot, so got to get up there and do that. So yeah, I know. Hey, did you guys see this over in Louisville, Kentucky? On the outskirts of Louisville, Kentucky, UPS just opened its largest warehouse, a 20-acre facility. It's going to have 3,000 robots in it. But it's the biggest UPS facility out there, about 200 workers. Think about that. 20-acre facility only needing 200 workers now. Isn't that crazy to run a warehouse because of all the bots that are going to be running that place? That's pretty wild.
It's a great time to learn how to be a robotics engineer.
Yeah, that's right. It's interesting. My uncle Johnny, who's no longer with us, unfortunately, passed away about 12 years ago. He was one of the first to work on robotics in Kansas City at the GM plant. So in Kansas City, back I think it was in the 70s, he started working on and building. He's a mathematician, building out the robotics and the software and the programming for the lines there in Kansas City. And he maintained a really good job where some people, unfortunately, had to move on to other things. And so you're absolutely right, man. Become good at robotics in warehouses, become good at AI. ChatGPT prompting. Yep, AI prompting, that kind of stuff. Like these are the jobs that are moving forward in the future.
How much do you think that just like not only just the human job, how much does that lower, UPS's healthcare, premiums, their insurance,
long-term expenses. That's correct.
Workman's comp.
Did it.
Yeah, it's a $79 million facility up front, but think about that over the next 20 years, next 30 years, having just 200 people working that entire facility. And it's all going to be people that pretty much probably run the programs for the robots with a few, transportation specialists, of course, built in. But that's what it's going to be. It's a huge difference, Mitch. Huge.
Crazy.
Long term. Yeah, especially as those costs continue to rise. So I think this is where things are heading, especially with things like warehouses. I mean, I don't know how far it's going to go, but man, that's amazing. 20-acre campus, only 200 people.
Massive.
So yeah. That's pretty wild, pretty crazy. How about this one? You saw that OTR is asking brokers to pay $500 a month to stay on their active broker list. Did you guys see this
Crazy. I mean, and they GSO was huge, right? And they said no publicly.
Yeah. I mean, pretty wild that they're and their brokers that are paying this. So $6,000 a month just to stay active, just to be somebody that they'll say, yes, we'll factor your loads, not based on performance or anything else. It's just pay us $500 to stay.
Rob and I are from Chicago, and that sounds very similar of other Chicago industries we'll run many years ago.
Chicago industries. That's one word for it.
$6,000 to keep the business open. We'll be here every week, right, to come collect the money. So
you'll talk to Vinny.
That's what it sounds like, right?
I know.
It's pretty ballsy. I mean, it's pretty ballsy. We'll have to see what happens with that. But man, $500 just to stay on the good list.
That's bad, man. These factory companies have a lot of power. They have a lot of influence. They control a lot of data. And again, this goes back into what we're talking about some of the smaller carriers being vulnerable, right? They rely 100% on these factory companies to operate.
And small brokers too. That's the thing, is that brokers too, especially rely on as well.
Unless you have the cash flow to quick pay the carrier yourself, which very few do. That's one of the most expensive deals in the game. And so to pay carriers timely. And so there's 3 or 4 big beasts in there. Obviously, as we know, I've learned how to have a proactive relationship. You got to share financials proactively. You got to do things to keep them on your good side. But if you don't by default, they control the outcome, not you, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's crazy. Whoa. Here, oh my gosh, Kyle McNaught, everybody. Oh man, he's in the house. Look at him.
What is up, boys? What is going on, folks? What's going on? How's everyone doing?
Oh, sun's out, guns out. Oh, dang.
Oh, you already know it, baby. You know it. Gonna work off them turkeys.
Where's Bane to make fun of those?
Oh, Bane knows I'm his second in command when it comes to strongest. He already knows that. That's why him and I laugh at the whole basement workouts they do. We're like, come on, put on some real weights.
Oh my goodness, McNuts, what's up, man? How are you doing? How was your Thanksgiving? Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
Yeah, it was okay. Good weather up here. Smoked the turkey, so that's always fun. But got too full. How about you?
Nice, doing well, man. Doing really good. Although I thought Jennifer Carpenter was not going to join us today, but I beg to differ. Go time. Where's she at? Oh,
she loves me. She shows up when I show up.
Okay, well, she's here.
Can you guys see
but she's not in video.
She's
here.
Oh, you got
we can hear you.
There you
go.
I hope she's driving.
I'm on vacation.
There's a bit of an echo. There's a bit of an echo. I'm hearing an echo. Are you guys hearing this echo?
Checking 1, 2, 3. It says you can see me, but I don't see me.
Oh my goodness! All right, she's about to get booted out.
Too much going on, Jen. Sorry, Jen.
She's out. We appreciate
Great.
Jen. Good to
We
see
love
you.
you.
I know we had to get her out of here, so it's. I guess it's got to be a guy show today. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a guy show. You know, that's it. That's what we got today. Kyle, good to see you, my friend. How's everything up in Boston?
It's good. Good. The
Oh,
cold front's
are you
on its
muted?
way.
Okay,
No, I just unmuted myself. Can you hear me now?
there's a
Your amateur
delay.
hour,
You're
like-
good.
Yeah, it's all good up here. How about you guys?
Dude, we're doing great, man. Doing great in the
All good,
Midwest. It's
brother.
Christmas time. We got our Santa hats on, ready to go. It's all good, man. Everything is
We're
good.
heading full
It's now,
steam
it's
into
now time for Christmas. I know, full steam. Thanksgiving. We have Thanksgiving.
It's
We wanna
November.
get moving
It's November. You don't need to wear
Moving
these goofy hats. You're looking like a damn nerd. Come on, quit acting like a child. Rob, I expect
Wait,
you. I get you.
on. Listen,
I see
Rob,
the November
Rob's
beard's
got a
coming in nice
BWS
for you already.
right now.
This is just me being a man every day, 24/7. It's how I feel, look, and I sweat.
Oh, so good, man. Well, thanks for joining. We're talking about some of the news that's happening lately. We were just talking about the new UPS factory in Louisville, Kentucky, $79 million facility. OTR charging brokers $500 just to stay on the nice list moving forward. And we're seeing a lot of other things happening as well out there. There was a new rule announced by the FMCSA. I don't know if you guys saw this on November 15th. It said that brokers, surety providers, and financial institutions must comply with new provisions regarding immediate suspension, financial failure, or insolvency and enforcement authority beginning January 16, 2025. I hate it when they write these rules that are like 2 years away. I guess a year and a half. Takes a while for them. Like they got this new rule in Missouri that you can't have a cell phone in your hand while you're driving, but they're not enforcing it until 2025. Like, does it take that
Almost
long?
like they're trying to help people get ready for that rule.
Does it take that long to
gonna
get
write an
to put your
addendum
phone
to
down? Does it take that long just to throw it in the glove compartment and shut it and like move forward? But you know, it's kind of the way that it's working. So
I've seen you make a couple of TikToks while driving. I don't know what you're talking about.
I've
Acting
made a
like
few TikToks
you're
while
Mr.
driving. It's been
holier
it's
than
been a
thou.
while though. Hey, look on TikTok. It's been a long time since I've done that.
So
The rule just
I'm
went
still
into
trying to
effect.
really understand the grips of this rule, right? And so I read it late, but I guess the basis, this benefits the trucker for sure, which is good.
Yeah, it's supposed to target the fraudulent broker operations. Yeah, so it's something that it's surprising me because I didn't think the FMCSA was really going to try anything. It didn't seem like they had the interest in trying to solve this problem anyway. But something else is going on there. So we'll have to see what happens. Good morning or good afternoon, Stephen, wherever you're at. Santa Rob does deliver. That's true. Santa
Good
Rob
guy.
does deliver. Yeah, very good. Awesome. What else is going on out there in the ether?
What's
What
up,
do you guys
Papa
experiencing
Freight?
out there?
Yeah, Papa.
Is that his
Freight.
name? Papa Freight? Stephen
It
Tittle?
is.
Papa Freight.
And Kyle's got that whole Blair Witch Project thing going, man. Just like right to the house, right? Just the first person.
This is
Yeah,
the hardest thing to like set yourself up where you're like centered. Every time I'm like trying to aim for it, I had to feed the dog. Sorry, Mitch, I was working out and getting some stuff in. I can't
I
just
love
be
it,
sitting
man.
at a computer all damn day.
I love it. I love it. That's good. That's
Got to get
good.
it done.
Well, it's
Yeah.
not
Gotta
like
get
you're
it done.
an expert at audiovisual, so we get it.
I get
Well, take
paid,
a
Rob.
shot.
I get paid when I'm actually doing real exercise. So this is just for fun.
I got you, brother.
Mm,
You know you're one of my faves.
love it.
I know.
Hey, also, we're seeing some unprecedented parcel rate wars. We're seeing those general rate increases that have been going up over and over again. Some of those discounts that were reserved for companies with multi-million-dollar annual shipping budgets prior to August are now being given to shippers that, in extreme example, spend less in a year than those large shippers spend in a week. Have you guys seen this? They're starting to give discounts to some of the smaller shippers out there.
Yeah, so
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly why they're. What do you think? What's the target? I don't know much about this. What's the target on this? Why are they trying to do that?
I think
They used to-
more
they
volume,
volume based
direct
incentive
volume, maybe. Yeah.
time ago.
Maybe, but these
I
guys
think
are
they want
small
more
fish.
volume.
They don't do a lot. Yeah, but small fish. I mean, they don't do a whole lot. So it's interesting that they're.
Well,
I mean, what do you think about if you're a big volume player and now these small volume guys are getting the same discounts as you are?
they've got more
You're gonna go
capacity
in.
right now. They've got more
Yeah.
room. Once they tighten up, they're going to forget about the little guys. Trust me. We're getting
think-
spot rates from people we don't normally get spot rates from. So
I think Amazon is trying to dilute the market a little bit, big time, and these guys are trying to protect themselves against some of that. So Amazon's very, very aggressive, becoming more aggressive in the space, and I think they were friends and frenemies now, maybe at this point. But
anybody ever use Amazon logistics as a backhaul?
No,
They do that.
so
They
yeah,
do that. Yeah.
I've been approached on that. I had a couple conversations. I was a little confused. They're aggressive out there, man. I mean, the rates are crazy.
Yeah, but they can afford it.
So
They got
They actually have other lines of business that can.
They got to get the equipment where it needs to be. You know, they don't want to deadhead empty.
Trey, not to get off topic, but $100 million is what Amazon is spending for the football game today, right? So the NFL had a rule, no football after, 3 p.m. on Fridays. Amazon said, how about $100 million? They said, okay, after 3 p.m. on Friday today, that works, right? They bought
That's
it.
right.
They bought it
Yeah.
on Friday. So this is Black Friday. So Amazon
Who's the game today,
Kansas
Dolphins Jets.
Miami. Yeah,
Dolphins Jets.
Right. So Amazon has pre-targeted ads. If you're a Prime member, you get this version of ads. If you're a non-Prime member, you get these versions of ads or whatever. I mean, they have this thing targeted to the T. You click the remote, it goes right in your Amazon shopping cart. They're going to make their $100 million back tenfold on one game. Crazy.
That's really smart. And it's amazing how money tends to change policies pretty quickly. We're seeing that off. We're seeing that with the NFL.
That was a rule in the NFL since 1963.
Politics.
Today.
Wait.
Have you guys ordered off the have you ordered off the QR code on your TV before, where you see it and you
No,
the image? Prime TV, they host Thursday Night Football, and they got me last week. Not that they got me, I'm an idiot. I buy a lot
They
of that
got
stuff
me.
anyway,
The bow.
I'm like, I'm sitting on the couch thinking, let me see if it's gonna work.
People over Prime are like,
yeah.
Got one.
I got this unbelievable deal on about a $50 Sony speaker, $20, and we do a grab bag. So I'm like, there's my grab bag. So for $20, so that's our number's 25. So
nice.
That was so smart on their behalf. But yeah, the NFL changed that policy pretty quickly on that.
Don't make $100 million for a $100 million investment. I hope they make $200 million, because then it's worth it, right? You don't want to just get your money back for what you invested.
They'll probably make more than that, I would imagine.
I don't think Amazon wants to be greedy. I just think they want to. I think they want everybody else to have a little.
They're a bookstore after all. Like, of course, they just want people reading. Is all they're looking for.
I don't think they're in it for the profit.
Yeah, they just get books across America is what they're trying to do.
Just digital books too. Digital.
Yeah.
Audio.
Save here.
So funny.
I love audiobooks.
Audiobooks, not bad. All right. Okay. So moving on from that. Moving on that. Okay. All right. So we've got a little game today that we got to play. We'll see how this goes, because I'm actually running the game today. So we'll see what happens. But today we're playing a fun little game. It's the Thanksgiving edition of Hot Takes. All right, everybody, here's what we're going to do. We've got some hot takes we're going to put up on the screen, and we got to see if we agree with these or if we disagree with these. We'll see what kind of debate we have today. We got 7 rounds. Round number 1. Ooh, this is an interesting one. Ham is better than turkey. Who's buying on that? Who's going with that? Who's
like in general? Yes.
In general.
It has to be honey ham. It has to be.
I'll take a ham. Nice honey ham.
I like them.
Rob, you going?
Maple glaze. Maple glaze is good too.
Right?
Rob, you went thumbs down at first. You went thumbs down right away.
Yeah, I mean, they're both good. I mean, I thought you were talking about like for Thanksgiving, for Thanksgiving dinner. Is it, or just overall?
We're just talking overall. It's just like Thanksgiving has got us in the mindset today.
I mean, you did say this was a Thanksgiving hot take.
I knew that was
Thanksgiving.
Are we doing Thanksgiving? What are we doing?
Okay, all right. So, all right.
Cool. Just called you out. I get muted now. So saying the truth gets you muted on Word on the Street. Okay, cool. Good to know.
Let's do things. Let's do.
I pay $100 if I get less muted. Change that policy quick.
1,000 maybe. We'll talk. All right. I'm
going to double my investment.
We'll make it a Thanksgiving. Yeah. Good luck. Start selling stuff in the background on QR codes. Yeah. Get an e-commerce store going. We'll make it a Thanksgiving take. We'll go Thanksgiving take on this. We'll say Thanksgiving take. Ham is better than turkey.
Turkey.
Yeah. It's got to have. Listen, the turkey has got to have gravy. I'm not a fan of turkey by itself. Turkey with gravy and maybe some mashed potatoes or stuffing, kind of like touching it. That's definitely, you can't do that with
Little-
ham. That's for sure.
Little,
You can't
little
Yeah,
How
I
much
got-
you
cranberry sauce.
you get like an orange juice glaze with
Like I
brown
said.
sugar, and you turn that into a gravy. Yeah, all day.
Yeah, you can't put stuffing and mashed potatoes gravy on ham. Doesn't
Sorry,
work.
I'm gonna raw dog my turkey right here because I'm an adult. I don't need condiments for it.
That is so loud when you're reaching in the bag. That is so
So loud.
Oh, yeah, it's right next to my
Oh my
mic. Sorry.
yeah,
Put a
right by
mic
the
in the
microphone.
bag.
It's
All
called
right, okay, all right. Round two.
Dude.
Round two of the Thanksgiving hot takes. Mashed potatoes are better than scalloped potatoes.
All
Do
day.
they have
All day.
scalloped
This
potatoes?
guy, wait, save 5 minutes. All day. Not even a debate.
Does anybody have scalloped potatoes for?
Yeah, I do, and they're much better than mashed potatoes. You guys are monsters. If someone actually knows how to make scalloped potatoes with the cheese on top,
This guy.
crushes. You get your Instaflakes out of my face, Mitch. Okay, I'll take my scalloped potatoes that are made correctly.
I am with
Me and
Kyle.
Taylor Swift, the Swifties.
Wow.
The Swifties are all team scale up.
Kyle's getting. You got Jeff. You got Jeff.
Kyle, you cut
So
the
I have to ask,
dinner thick.
what kind of mashed potatoes are there? Is there?
I don't
butter
cut.
involved?
I
Are they
eat.
red
My wife
potatoes?
does all that work.
Oh
You
my
know, if
god.
they're red potatoes with butter and a little pepper.
Oh.
I got to go with mashed potatoes. Got to go that round. So
How about garlic? How about garlic mash?
garlic?
Are
Mm.
they? But
Yeah.
the key
Okay.
thing is are they lumpy or are they
Smooth.
whipped?
Smooth like a baby's butt.
Like your head.
Okay,
Sorry,
we
Mitch.
gotta get- okay,
sorry,
alright.
sorry.
Now
All
wrong.
right, pause. We got to go back to the first take here. So Bill says, why can't he put mashed potatoes and stuffing and gravy on ham? Bill, listen. No, you can't do that. You can't do
Yes,
that.
you
That's
can,
not,
Bill. You can do whatever the hell you want.
You
Do
do
it.
what-
nah,
Do what you want.
Yeah.
it's not.
Trey's wearing a child's jersey and a Santa hat right now, and you're gonna let him dictate what you can and can't do?
This is
that
actually
your-
a child's jersey. I'm not gonna lie. That's true. It's an extra large, which clearly I'm not.
See?
This is
Don't
a
listen to
child's
him.
jersey from Kohl's.
Grab it
True.
out,
Good point. Good
rack,
point.
Walmart.
Moving on from that. Okay, round three. Here we go. Cranberry sauce isn't that good. 100%. It's garbage. I just want to spit
It's
it out. of my
garbage.
mouth.
I hate it.
It's so
Hate it.
bad.
I
Small
still put it on my
amounts.
plate
God
every
awful.
year.
Small amount.
Yeah.
No.
I do it every year because
Oh,
it's
man.
exotic.
No amount.
Listen,
No
Literally
amount.
a
I will say
tablespoon.
this: cranberry relish. My wife makes cranberry relish. That's pretty good on a
No,
roll.
it's not.
But cranberry by itself, oh no. Cranberry relish is
way.
other fruits. It's more of a fruity type of thing. It's pretty good. But cranberry by itself, oh god, that's terrible. I
Well,
can't
this is
stand
not
that.
like
No one goes gets a jar of or a can of cranberry and just like I'm gonna eat it. It's always
No.
with something. Ain't nobody eating
it's
cranberry
terrible.
sauce.
And it's only once a year. Who buys it outside of Thanksgiving? Have you ever had cranberry sauce not at Thanksgiving?
My wife.
Nah.
My wife has a couple recipes that
Ugh.
involve cranberry sauce.
Okay. Well, at least it's with something else, but not
Honey,
yeah,
I'm
okay.
working late tonight.
Scott, you're getting some stuff off your chest right now, Scott. This is men's therapy for you.
Yeah,
This is what we're doing.
I'm going in the office right now so I can yell as much
Scott
as I
has
want.
This
a
is what we're doing.
And none of our wives watch this damn crap, so we know we're safe.
No,
we're in
we're
a
good.
safe space, man.
That's
Wear
right.
your hats, wear your children's jerseys. It's all safe.
That's right. That's all good. All right, number 4, and I'm way down for this one. I'm here 100% for this one. Pumpkin pie is the only pie you need after Thanksgiving dinner.
Hell no.
It's
That's
the
all
only
you
pie.
need. That's all you need. That's the only. That's
I
the
mean,
only
it's
one
all
you
you
need.
really need, but I
It
mean,
is.
I want others.
Dutch
I'm gonna have
apple
that.
pie. Dutch
I'm
apple
gonna have
pie.
the strawberry
That's
rhubarb.
one of 5 desserts I had yesterday.
Yeah,
Scott's like, I like Scott's take. Scott says it is the only one that you need, but he wants others. I like that.
Yeah.
You want others.
Hey, I had my cousin. He always brings something. He made a coconut, or he made a Coke, like Coca-Cola nutmeg cake, and it was delicious. It was delicious.
I can go for that.
Hey,
I can
I
go for
got
that.
a really good question. Have
Not
anybody
that kind of.
eaten mincemeat pie?
No, horrible.
My
Horrible.
grandma's,
What are we-
my grandma's
What
What
favorite.
are we, orphans in England? No, we don't eat that.
Seriously, that sounds
It's not
terrible.
bad.
Minced
That
meat
is
pie.
just
Is
nasty.
Daddy Warbucks going to come adopt me after I eat that? What are you talking about, Jeff? No one eats that garbage.
It's also
It's
known as
orphan
cat
food.
food.
Minced meat. You guys, the minced meat is a jar of like it's got like figs and stuff. It's not
Yeah,
bad.
It's
Do you guys
It's
like
terrible.
rhubarb? Do you guys like rhubarb pie?
yes.
Yeah. A strawberry rhubarb. I had
Okay.
some of that. Had a
That's
peach
good
cobbler a
stuff.
little bit.
Scott, how many
Some
desserts
cherry
did you have?
toppings on my cheesecake?
Nice. Nice.
Come on, let it go. Man. How many desserts have you eaten?
Yeah, I mean, I can send a picture of my dessert.
Scott had a full plate of dessert, like a normal plate or platter of
No,
dessert.
I hosted. It's on my This Week in Pictures. I hosted. I had about 30 people, and everybody brought a side and a dessert, and I tried them all.
Trey, if you're stuck on if you're stranded on an island for the rest of your life, you can only have one pie. What's the pie?
Dutch apple.
One pie. I mean, I'm a huge pumpkin pie fan, man. I'm close to that. I mean, I'm a huge
round.
Pumpkin pie
You
fan.
make like a cheesecake.
I could have pumpkin pie year
On a desert island? That sounds horrible. You got sand in that?
Okay, Mitch, listen. I don't mind apple pie. I like cherry pie. I like chocolate pie. My stepdad makes a killer peanut butter pie. Like, it's really good, but it's too sweet. Pumpkin pie I could have year round. I could do pumpkin pie year round. Yeah.
I'm going cherry. Cherry.
Cherry's not bad. I'm with you. It's not bad. It's like I don't know if I can have that year round. It's too sweet.
Right.
Pumpkin to me is less
Is that
sweet.
a metaphor though?
I like it better. Is it what?
Cherry pie. She's my cherry pie.
She's
That's a
my
good song. That is a good song.
It's horrible.
That is a
Yeah. Sorry. Next joke. Round 3.
Okay. All right. Number 5. Actually, we're on round 5. This is going faster than you think, Scott. Here we go. Round 5. Watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is a requirement. Did anybody watch the parade yesterday?
I put it on.
A balloon got loose. I saw on a clip. Right.
Oh, the balloon got loose. Nice. I did not see that. We watched part of it. I did not see that.
Yeah, a minion balloon flew up in the air and got loose.
How did they catch that? Seriously,
I have to look that up.
BB gun. They just shoot that. Pew pew.
Shoot it out of the sky. I'll tell you what. I'm impressed with how many like some of these bands and some of these dance clubs had a lot of people, and one marching band was running. Like, that's dangerous. Think about that. One person, just one person falls, man. That's a domino effect. They're all going down.
Were they late for the parade? Why were they running?
I don't know.
It's kind of like one speed.
They were showing they were showing a band.
Shit, we overslept
by Central Park. So I don't know if they were late, but no, this band was just running. Like, everybody they were just running through the streets. I don't know. I'm not sure if they were late, if it was intended. They all were running in step. They were running in step like they were marching. So that makes me think it was intentional.
But they run into the group in front?
No, but it was intentional. They were running in step. They were not running like randomly running. They're running in step. Every one of them. And I'm just thinking that's dangerous. One of them falls. Ooh, that could be.
For your question to be, is it a requirement?
That's good for TV. That's good for TV.
It's good for TV.
It would be good for TV. That's true.
I've never
said not running willy nilly.
Well, I'm just saying they were in step, so I think it was intentional. And Steven, I agree with you. Yeah, pumpkin pie is the best.
Yes,
yeah,
I'm afraid. Agree. Had one this morning.
That is dope. Yeah.
Scott's just you do your Coke pie, Scott?
Scott, check your blood sugar, bro. Check the blood sugar.
Did you go to sleep? That Coke pie really hit. He's gonna go
right. He's going for it.
Round six. Round 6. Are you guys a food touches or food does not touch on your plate? Round 6 hot take: all of your food should not touch on your dinner plate.
Put it together, make it in a big ball.
Mash it all together.
Let me make it like a smoothie.
Come on, man! It all goes to one plate.
Yeah, it's all gonna be poop.
Listen,
let me guess.
I'm a little bit of both on this. All right, so the turkey, the mashed potatoes, and the stuffing and the gravy to me goes together. Those things all go together, but everything else kind of gets its own spot on my plate.
Goddamn foodie, you little artisanal foodie! Just eat it, poop it, enjoy it. That's all you need to do.
You need a military.
Well, hopefully you enjoy it first, and then.
Yeah, exactly.
Eat it, poop
Definitely
it, enjoy all the parts.
Repeat.
So I'm a little bit. Yeah, I'm a little bit.
Do it again.
You don't rinse.
All right.
Though.
Oh, I really hope your last take is: do you quote unquote have to use the bathroom so you get out of dishes?
Actually,
That's good.
my father-in-law generously always does the dishes on Thanksgiving as long as we bring the plates to him. So don't have to use that excuse at my Thanksgiving. But that's not a bad one because you can spend a good 20 minutes in there and nobody will even think twice. All right, final round. Hot chocolate is better than apple cider. 100%. 100%.
No way. You throw some rub in that apple cider, you're having a great time. What are we talking about here? Is this part of the kids' table conversations? No, at the adults, we'll make apple cider rum drinks, put a little vodka out for good stuff. Get out of here with that garbage children's drink.
Kyle's a guy who can go get some Angry Orchard and put it in the microwave.
There we go.
The only hot drink that I have is hot chocolate. So this is my hot take. That's just the way it works.
Do you make it with milk, you little baby? Or you do real hot water? I knew you would. I knew you
It
would.
was milk.
Was this all conversations you had at the kids' table yesterday?
Steam it.
Like,
Is this? Keep in
Now,
mind,
I will say this.
Kyle. This is Trey.
Go ahead,
show.
Rob.
Dad, will you
Yeah, it is.
grow
That's
up?
right. That's right. I will say this. I wasn't. We actually don't have a kids table anymore at our Thanksgiving. We now have a middle school table.
ooh,
We have a
congrats!
high
You grew
school
up.
table, high school and college, and then we have the adults table, and then we have the seniors table. We actually had 4 different tables yesterday. So no kiddie table. So I was definitely not.
So was that on purpose, or did it just like it happened that way?
No, that was on purpose. This is how my
You gotta
in-laws
mix it
are
up,
very
brother. You gotta
organized.
mix it up.
This is how they spread it out, so everybody gets kind of their time.
Just
with
keeping
their
the
cousins or
politics,
whatever.
like have everyone who can talk. So like, okay, we'll put the seniors over here for their conversation.
Talk
Don't
about-
need the arguments.
You guys talk to Ben
Yeah.
Shapiro.
You middle schoolers will be on TikTok the whole time. We're fine here.
Not even
Well,
saying-
Trey's in the background dancing.
So this is
I
what
want to
happened.
get
This
a
is what, this
walk-in
is
tub.
what my my
The yellow
my
light goes
in-laws-
too fast nowadays.
my in-laws yesterday, they did threaten to take everybody's cell phone and put it into a basket. So I had to go around to all of the teenagers. I'm like, listen, if you see Mama Bullock, the phone goes away for a moment. Like, let's work together on this. Let's help each other
You're
out.
like, I gotta make
You know,
content.
let's be
Can't
together.
ruin my time here.
I didn't make any content yesterday. I was just thinking that I would like to have my phone, so if I could, check a score or do whatever, I'd have the freedom. So we had to work together to make sure that the cell phones did not get put
Did
into
it
a
work?
basket.
Did you lose your phone?
Oh no, it worked. We all kept our phone. She forgot about it after a while, so it was great. It worked out.
Oh, dementia
Because you
always
drink
comes into play.
apple cider drinks, those boozed up apple cider drinks.
Yeah.
That must have been it. Must have been what.
Shout out
what-
to dementia. Always forgets what's happened.
Shout out to dementia. Oh, so good, so good. It's awesome. How many of you have your
Every
Christmas
day.
lights already up, or are you going to be doing that
Nope.
this weekend?
Nope.
No, nothing up. I got. Mine
Yeah, I'm
already
gonna
up.
wait until
Up.
December. Yeah, big surprise.
Whatever.
Did you take it down, or are you a redneck? You just leave it up.
Well, I
Just
do
turn
take it
mine
down in February. Yeah, February.
Yeah, so you're a redneck. You just keep it up.
Yeah,
It's easier this way. Ooh la la. My house
wife
is
loves
pretty.
it and it's cold.
Is that a French redneck?
That's when a redneck's really fancy when they hit it. Ooh la la.
We also put it up in November earlier this year, this month. So
man.
it's been up for 2.5 weeks already. So it's just how it works.
I got
But
a trick
who's
for
gonna be
you.
putting?
Put up Halloween lights that change. They're LED. We've got those around our
there you
door
go.
and railings. And then when it
Yeah.
comes to Christmas time, you just change it
You
up.
just
Boom.
change the-
Here's the problem, Rob. Then
That's being
Trey's
greedy.
house becomes too spooky and he can't go in. So he's got to avoid that at all costs. He can't handle hocus pocus. If his house is spooky, where's he going to sleep?
This
Spooky
is
house,
true.
too
I'm not
scary.
into. I'm not into scary things. That's true. It's a
Hates
good
the
point.
spookies.
Good point.
Yeah.
That's right. It's a good point. But I like the idea, Rob. That's actually pretty genius. Put some LED lights, and you could have, then you could keep them up year round, and you could have
Change-
different. You
well,
could
we
have
don't.
red.
We're going to take them
February.
down at Christmas, but
You have Easter lights.
we put them up for
You
Halloween.
got 4th of July.
Leave them out
You
there.
know? I like
Hey,
it.
red,
I
white,
like
you
where
go
you're
red,
headed
white,
with
and
this.
blue for the 4th.
I like where you're headed with this. But listen, I already got all the leaves raked up from my yard. I have all the decorations up, and now we can enjoy the holidays. We're good. We don't have to do any
Good
of
for
that.
you.
So it's all good, man. We're off and
Great
running.
job.
Which is great. Yep. Got to check in on. Let's see, where are we at on this thing? I got to find out where we're at. I think we might have
I
gotten
don't know. Trey
hijacked
went off
off
the
of this
rails
thing.
a long time ago.
You
Yeah.
guys will find out on This Week in Pictures, but our Christmas tree's up as well. So
Oh.
I know Kyle will
Nice,
be against
nice.
that.
All right, we got to check. We got to
Long
check
as
in
you're
real quick
wondering.
with FreightGong.com. 11.8 million rings on the Freight Gong. So continuing to absolutely explode.
Crazy. That's just absolutely nuts.
Pretty impressive.
That's so
Some
awesome.
of these
Reed
people,
was
1.2 million.
hilarious at F3. Reed was hilarious. He did one of the demos, and he's just a funny guy.
Yeah, Reed did one of the best ones. Look at that beta consulting coming in at 16.
How do
Yeah,
you do that? You just keep hitting it. Just sit there
we're
and
at 16 on it. Rob, listen, we've got.
You guys go to
Why
work.
do you think they hired Coleman? This is Coleman's job, Rob. Coleman's
Yeah,
just clicking his gong.
No wonder you hired him.
Yeah.
That's right.
He's
That's
really
right.
good at
We're just
clicking.
over here. We're just over here all day.
Oh, man,
just-
hurry up. Gotta get in first place.
Coleman,
We
did
got a
you have
ways
your
to go, but
triple espresso. We need
I'm
more
pretty
gongs.
happy. I'm pretty happy.
Scott,
we're
quick, send some of your Coke
comfortably in 16th.
pie to Coleman. We need to hit some numbers here.
We're comfortably in 16th. We're working up to get to the top 10. So we got a ways to go, but we are moving right along there. So
got 4 employees gone.
We went near shore, man. We got some great talent. That's
And you wonder why brokerages are
Got
closing.
lean staffers. That's all they do.
just two computers at a time. Just
He's
going
going to put on 2 more people next week. He's going to crack the top 10.
Hey, listen, priorities. We got to do what's important over here. It's priorities. I mean, to me, this is marketing. We got our name right there on this, and it's working out pretty well. So it's all good. All right, we got to close out the show. 50 minutes. It's already gone by already. This is crazy. We got a lot of pictures in this week in pictures. So we're going to go ahead and enjoy this a little bit. We're going to start off this week with Rob. What do you got here, Rob? We got several pictures for Rob.
Yeah, just you're doing a little different. So I just wanted to say
it's a little different.
On the right is Macy's downtown Chicago, and then we went to see Liz Phair. If anybody's into her, knows her music at all, she put on a great show.
I have not heard her before, but live music is always the best. There you guys are again in downtown Chicago.
She's my wife's maid for our Thanksgiving get together.
Nice. What's your wife's name?
Melanie.
Very cool. Awesome. It looks like you guys had a good time down there. That's awesome. We made some cookies as well, and then
yes.
A little more there.
Rob, were you surprised by that photo? You kind of look like what happened out of nowhere on that one.
I took it, so no, I wasn't surprised.
That's
I'm the king of weird faces.
That's his smile. They say
I do it on purpose. I'll send you some, Kyle. Give me your number. I'll randomly send you 2 or 3 a day.
Okay, good.
Nice.
That's better than Trey's idea text I get every day. New idea, Kyle. Don't spread this.
This week they announced the Rolling Stones tour, and it's sponsored by the AARP. So
I cannot.
Finally, being old is going to pay off for me. I'm going to get the advance tickets for that. So
that's awesome. I can't believe those guys are still rocking, man. They got the flab over here going. It's impressive when they're out there rocking, but good for them, making some money, I guess.
Don't talk about this.
Hey Rob, where was that concert you went to that you saw that show
Chicago
at?
Theater.
Cool.
And it was the night of the lights down there, so it was absolutely insane. I'm an idiot. I live right near the Orange Line. I could have taken the Orange Line, which the Orange Line takes you literally 400 feet from the Chicago Theater. And we were at another party, and we decided, let's just drive down. Mistake. But we didn't miss it. We didn't miss any of the first band or the second band, and it was a birthday gift for my wife, and we were in the third row in the pit seats. Wow. It was a phenomenal show. Nice. You guys have ever checked out the album Exile in Guyville? It's 30 years old now. Great album.
Wow, very cool. That's awesome.
What's that album equate to when it comes to Taylor Swift? Because that's the only way Jeff's listening to anything at this point. So is it like 1983, the Red Album? Which one?
1989, 1983. Geez.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I'm not a Swiftie.
Sort of a rebuttal or a reply to Exile on Main Street, which is a Rolling Stones song. So there's your tie-in with those pictures.
Nice.
Have a good day, everybody.
Ooh. Nice. That's good. All right. Okay, Scott, what do you got?
I got a little bit of everything. All right. So that's
was that before and after? I thought that was a before and after of you.
It might be. No. So this was when I was in Chicago, went to Illuminati's with my one of my best friends. He lives in Chicago now, so we got to meet up a little bit. This is just a picture of me and my table. Illuminati's, I did. I actually like it a lot better than Giordano's. So surprisingly, it was it's good. I like that the crust is still like thin, like a pie crust.
Not too thick, actually. It's kind of a buttery crust.
It's delicious.
Have you tried Uno's?
No, I'll have to. I heard about it the last time.
Pizzeria Uno's? Yeah, you're gonna have to let me know once you get all 3 in there. Tell me which one you like the best.
Yeah, we're growing our Schramberg office, which is, we call it our Chicago office. So I'll be up there probably twice a year nowadays. So
nice.
But yeah, that's the crew.
Max hit me up. I was out of town. I missed you.
Yep. So the third picture is the crew. Got my father-in-law is the one with the bald head. And then I got opened up my living room. Had to take my couches out.
That's awesome. Love that. That's so good. The Chicago picture there.
Yeah, there's a Chicago picture. You guys recognize him. Oh, Mitch. He caught up with me and we went to breakfast. So the Bald Brothers.
Love that.
Where'd you have breakfast?
So
some place. I don't know.
It had the restaurant. Remember, we went there twice because Mitch was like, "Oh, they're not open yet. So we went somewhere, and they're like, well, now we can't find another place. Just go back to the arena.
Yeah, that's right.
But
Nice.
my wife's cousin Tracy, she's a Niners fan as well. She didn't have any Niners gear, so I gave her a hat and my
Nice.
my little keychain. My
You
neck
guys
chain.
might be Super Bowl bound. They're playing well, man. They're playing well.
Yeah, they are playing pretty good.
So we'll see what happens with that.
We'll see how they do against the Eagles. So we do a turkey bowl every year. So one on the right is just the family.
Is that all family only?
No, we invite family. Then we end up just combining because there's only like
Couple
6
friends
of us
in there.
And there, yeah, it's a pretty big crew, so it was pretty fun.
It is a
I
big
didn't
crew.
have to run very often because there was a lot of people, not little kids. And guy on the left, he was our mail clerk during my first tour in 2006. I haven't seen him since I left Iraq.
Wow.
I left Iraq, he was still there in 06. And he randomly messaged me on Facebook. He's like, hey, I'm in Boise. Let's go get a beverage. And I'm like, okay, let's do it. And so it was yeah, Hale. So
Some
male
good
Hale.
stories.
Nice.
Yeah.
Haven't seen him in 17 years.
Wow. No, that's awesome. Good to reconnect. That's really cool. Awesome, man. Very good. Scott, also one more.
Oh yeah, so that's my turkey, and then that's Illuminati's pizza.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, turkey looks legit. Well
Yeah,
done. Did you fry it?
Open it up a little bit. It was good. The juiciest turkey I've ever made.
Nice. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. That's a good bird right there. That's a good bird. Very good. Nice. Awesome. All right. A couple things for me. Got to go to the Chiefs game with my good friend Dan Lindsay of Broker Carrier Summit and Matt Ann's right there as well. We had a good time. Decent seats, actually. Those aren't the seats we bought, but those are the seats we sat in. We had a good time. We were visiting different sections, as we said, just visiting some different sections, having a good time. There's a few more. We saw Don and Kevin from Green Screens. We did a little tailgating, which is a big Kansas City thing, as you know. And of course, Green Screens, Don won the bet this time with Kevin. So Kevin's going to be wearing an Eagles jersey on What the Truck coming up real soon. Also, my time in Kansas City, I got to spend time with some friends. On the right there is Corey Shearer of Trust Centric Consulting. He's one of the keynote speakers at Broker Carrier Summit coming up in April, which will be great. Yeah. And on the left side is one of my dear friends, Keith Gibson, one of my mentors from back in the day. They have a Thanksgiving dinner on Thursday nights for their church. He's a pastor, and my parents go to the church, and so we got to go to that church as well and have dinner again. I haven't seen him in a long time. He's the one who married my wife and I. He married my sister and her husband, and married my mom and her husband as well. So I've been around for a long time. Been just a good guy and been a mentor of ours, which has been good to have as well. So good time.
Yes, trust, man.
Did I buy a Word on the Street beanie? Was that Dan Lindsay?
You did see that, yeah. So let me go back to that. Absolutely. So if you look over here on this side right here, that's correct. Look at that, a little Word on the Street beanie for him. Wow. So he didn't have a hat. So I bought this Kansas City one, so I'd have something to wear that's Chiefs. And then he took the Word on the Street beanie right there. So look at that, out in the wild, everybody.
Out in the wild.
Good catch there, Scott. Well done, man. That was impressive. Good catch on that. I know you got the eye for it, which is good. And then outside of that, do you guys realize how many turkeys were sold for Thanksgiving? Look at this. 446 million turkeys are eaten each year as a part of Thanksgiving meals. That is wild. Good. That is a lot of turkeys.
You should eat more. Get rid of those stupid things. They're always walking around here on the road. They're slow and dumb.
Have any of you ever killed your turkey for Thanksgiving?
No.
No, no one's ever killed the turkey for Thanksgiving. Not yet. It's coming, but not yet.
I killed it. I killed that whole plate. Everything. That's about it.
I killed it.
That's awesome. All right, we are fully heading into Christmas season. Our next show will be in December. So Kyle, you better get your hat and get ready, my friend. It's coming. We're gonna have a good time next week.
I'll dye the beard like you do.
Yeah, exactly. Just dye it like me. That's what I do. I dye it. That's right.
I don't have that problem.
You don't have that problem. That's for sure. Guys, hey, I appreciate you guys. Thankful so much for all of you being a part of Word on the Street. Thank you guys for watching the show. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend. We will see you guys back here next week. Peace out, everybody. We'll see you.
Jen says hi.